Well, folks, we saw a mostly bearish day to start the week, but there was no shortage of intraday volatility. Stocks leaned lower, oil whipped both directions and rejected right at triangle resistance, yields paused after last week's surge, and the dollar pulled back after netting a higher swing high. So the big question now is whether these headwind assets are cooling off or just reloading for another move higher. On top of that, Middle East tensions remain extremely high, financials actually showed some life, energy stocks kept pushing, and Bitcoin is now working on its fourth red day in a row.
Yeah, there is definitely a ton to unpack today.
Let's walk through what Grok Trade is seeing to start the week. And quick reminder before we get into the charts, this is not buying or selling advice, and it is not a recommendation to chase, short, hold, or dump anything. Grok Trade is sharing market commentary, technical analysis, chart-based opinions, and trader education. So trade from your own plan, respect your own risk, and talk with a qualified financial advisor for guidance specific to you.
All right, so looking at the charts today, May 18th, 2026, the equity action was pretty balanced, but, very cautious. I mean, we saw the dollar, the DXY, pull back a bit today after setting that higher swing high we mentioned last week.
Yeah, and bond yields paused at elevated levels, too. So, is that finally a sigh of relief for the market?
Well, you'd think so, but core trading wisdom here is that a pause after a big move doesn't just, automatically erase the prior breakout or breakdown.
Right, doesn't just vanish.
Exactly. Traders really need to watch whether the price actually confirms a continuation or if it rejects and reverses. A pause is often just a standoff.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, before we jump into how that affects the sectors, drop a comment with the chart you want Grok Trade to keep tracking this week. Those comments help shape future episodes around what you actually care about. And if these summaries help you stay sharper in a noisy market, hit the like button and subscribe so you can keep up with the next update.
Yeah, please do. So, moving to the broader economy.
Everyone is hyper-focused on those extremely high Middle East tensions, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see it clearly in CL, like crude oil futures. It left a doji today and turned right at symmetrical triangle resistance.
Right, so for oil, we need to take a really strict scenario-based approach here because those Middle East headlines can move the market incredibly fast.
Yeah, awareness matters so much when CL is sitting inside a triangle like that, right near resistance.
It's basically like a pressure cooker.
Yes, yeah. A pressure cooker for sure. Meanwhile, energy stocks like XLE just kept pushing. They're really building on last Friday's breakout.
Oh, wow. And Valero Energy, that actually popped from an ascending triangle too, didn't it?
It did, but, contrast that energy strength with the financial sector, XLF.
Yeah, I saw that. It broke out of a bull flag today, but it still looks pretty sketchy.
It's super sketchy. It's forming entirely below its 200-day moving average.
Right, which means the long-term trend is still heavily fighting you, like blowing up a balloon underwater. What about crypto? Bitcoin is working on its fourth red day in a row now.
Yeah, it's a fascinating tug of war. You have daily buyers trying to step in and buy the dip, but they're slamming right up against higher time frame sellers who are just, enforcing that weekly downtrend.
Wow, that daily versus weekly tension is intense. And in metals, GC, gold futures, they're still looking really vulnerable after last week's support break.
Yeah, gold is definitely weak right now. But on the flip side, silver futures, SI, they actually bounced decisively from rising support today.
Right, inside what might now be a larger symmetrical triangle.
Exactly. The big question is whether it can hold that line moving forward.
Have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you tomorrow as we track oil's triangle, yields, the dollar, financials, energy, Bitcoin, gold, silver, and whether this market keeps melting up or starts factoring in the headwinds.
And as you watch those charts, ask yourself, if the broader market does finally face a harsh reset, will alternative assets ultimately lead the collapse, or will they be the only lifeboats left? Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you're a newer trader and want a great foundation with no fluff, start with our free Trading 101 videos at groktrade.com/learn. And if you're ready to reach your full trading potential, whether you're a total beginner or a battle-hardened trader, check out our mentorship program at groktrade.com/trading mentor. All of these links are in the description below. Grok Trade is where traders reach their full potential.